Yeah.
Both of you. Go ahead.
So as a leader, right, how do you stay motivated? Because a large part of your job is to motivate others.
Correct.
And every day you can't have the same level of energy. More so limited in the age of social media where you're consuming so much negative content, and in a profession like ours, which is PR, where you're dealing with only problems of people. So how do you yourself stay motivated and then motivate others?
Good question. Again, excellent question. And that's why I said the most important question I ask myself is, why am I wanted? How will I remain wanted? If somebody doesn't want me, then I'm not motivated at all. The more people reach out to me, I'm very happy. Second, I also made the point about transmitting. You may not agree with me, but I always feel that you should be dressed like a leader. And you transmit a quality. In Hyderabad, we say, ऊपर से शेरवानी, अंदर से परेशानी. Doesn't matter. But at least that ऊपर से शेरवानी is there, right? You look at that. So you're saying, here is looks like a lord, looks what it is. So you're transmitting a certain image, and then people come to you. So the third is you motivate yourself even when you're down. Seek people who are cheerful. Why did I accept to even come here? Because I know I'll meet a different generation, completely different generation, which will raise my levels of the spirit. I get motivated because when questions are asked, we get motivated. Because you start, you come from a different mindset. And motivation, there will be ups and downs. But when you are down, you don't dig a hole and get into it. You go out and meet people who are cheerful. You'll find that you may be seeking shoulders to lean on, but you'll find that contagious thing which transmits to you will actually cheer you up. You never sit at home when you are down. And equally, you can be down for a variety of reasons. You can be down because you have not met your own standard, and that is a motivation. I'll again tell you a story. In the 1980s, I had a boy working who was doing his CA, and we were doing well. One day he had such a sad face, very sad face. There's some Parekh, his name is, I forget his name. So I said, why are you so sad? CA, I told him, I knew the results had come, CA results. So I told him CA means come again. So you keep writing, don't worry, everybody writes multiple times. So it's okay, don't have to have a long page.
That's an inside joke.
Really, every 6 months there is an exam, you can write again and again. 12 attempts finally you can have, or I don't know whether they've reduced it now. So I said, look, that is the reality of CA, so don't worry. He said, no sir, I have passed. I said, then why are you sad? Why are you sad? He said, no sir, I got second rank. He's always got first rank in his life. And the guy was in tears. So you set standards for yourself. I was told that young boy, 14-year-old boy who played IPL,
Yes.
he got first in match, he didn't do well, he was crying.
He was crying, yes.
He set standards for themselves. So motivation, you can sometimes be down, but surround yourself with people who are.
Yeah. I can also add to that. I mean, we, for example, are in a very high client contact business as well, advertising. And we have 1,200 people, 150 clients. Any morning there'll be some explosion, right? It's like my analogy is कि आप restaurant चलाओगे तो किसी का omelette तो जला निकलेगा उससे.
Correct.
Right? There's not a single, you don't get an escalation. But it's important for us to realize that everything is at a point in time, right? Everything gets passed. Next week it'll look different, right? So having that sensibility in your mind that everything's a point in time, everything gets solved, the world doesn't end, right?
Super point. Nothing is permanent.
Yeah, nothing is permanent.
Joy, sorrow,
That's
nothing.
very tricky because especially when you have team members and that it's also about energies, right? Every day, and the client demeanor is obviously, you would understand that it's never positive. Every morning you get yelled at. Your team gets yelled at by different clients. There are chances, different time that different people are coming at you. So I think at that point it's about drawing that boundary
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
telling them.
No, it's
I-
also about understanding that person. Why is that person angry? Why is that person unhappy? And then you know it's.
There's
Huh?
no reason. It's
No, then you withdraw. You'll come back later. That person will have a realization. Sorry, for my outburst. It's highly likely. Otherwise, if that, it's not everybody is like that. There will be toxic individuals.
Yeah.
What you're speaking of is toxic individuals. Slowly you distance themselves from them. You have no obligation. Fine. For some time, yes.
Yeah.